Alright, I will show you how to go to Google Read Along. So Google Read Along is embedded already in the Google Classroom if you assign assignment. So once you go to Google Classroom, you select whatever class you want to put the classwork in. You click classwork and then click create. Click assignment. And from there, you should see Read Along right here. So that's the first way to go to Google Read Along and assign those Read Along texts to the students. Another way that they can access this from home, from anywhere, is readalong.google.com. This is something that they can access anywhere. As long as they type readalong.google.com, it'll ask them to log in the Gmail account or whatnot. But other than that, this pops up as well. This is not assigned for them, but these are just practice. But these are more so for younger kids. So let's just say you're middle school. So you're going to click Read Along right here. And then this pops up on your screen. There's this one, it says library, the section's library, where you can see there's a plethora of different texts that's already available for them or for you. It can be in different languages if you want, but primarily we want to focus on English. They do have the colors for younger kids, level reads, of course, based on grades as well. But you guys already know that even though they're in middle school, it doesn't mean they're reading in middle school level. There's English language learner support with different languages, different categories, and of course you can click here for learning materials with questions, comprehension questions. So that's the library that's already in the Read Along library. Next, we're going to write with AI. This is new. It says target grade, but let's just say your middle school student, your 8th grade middle school student is reading in a 5th grade level. Maybe that's why you should click 5th grade. And this topic, you can make it relevant to the topics that you guys are discussing in the class, which makes this so much more powerful because now you can align it with whatever you guys are discussing, reading about in your classroom. You can add additional notes. You can even include their names if you wanted to, your name, different type of things that you want to include in there. So cool. Next, required keywords. Let's just say if you are going over certain words, vocabulary words that you want them to be able to read and pronounce, you can add those words as well. And then you click generate story. After you generate the story, then of course it will go through that process, blah 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 blah, and it's going to show up in your assignment later on. The next one is add. When you add a specific text that you can copy and paste from the web. So normally it's in English. So the title, you can, let's just say that you get a really cool passage on Common Lit. This is a 7th grade level text right here. So what you want to do is copy and paste, or you can type up the title if that's what you prefer. Then you copy and paste whatever text that you want your student to read. Be mindful that they have a limit of 1,000 words. So you see here it's red. So what I would do, I'm going to delete some words here that I don't think is necessary. So, okay. So now it's in blue. Is good. And then you click preview. And now you have some options. You want to attach the reading mode. The middle part is mostly what everyone's using. So you can see comprehension and the reading data. So you can click here if you don't want this to show up anymore. So remember the comprehension questions. If you add a comprehension text, you will have to put the comprehension questions separately. So it's not going to come with this. It's not going to make it for you. I hope. Maybe later on it will generate questions, but right now it doesn't generate questions with the text that you copy and paste. So then you wait for it to load, and once you wait for it to load, it will say stories attached. Make sure you're gonna wait until an hour for this learning material to be ready, and then you click got it. So once you click got it, this will pop up, and then you can assign it to any students you want. You don't have to assign it to everyone. You can just assign it to those specific students who needs it, and then create a topic. And you don't have to put points if you don't want it to be graded. And all you have to do is click assign, and then it's going to pop up in their classwork. But of course, it won't. They won't be able to access it until 1 hour later. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. So this is one that I created the other day. So it looks like this when they click on it. And they'll see their icon and their stars that they accumulate whenever they read correctly. So, how worms help gardens. So, notice how Dia is reading the title. So, it shows you there's reading, right? So, this one right here, when it's green, it means that it's listening to you. And Dia right here is having her hand right next to her ear. That means she's listening to you. Okay, so notice how there's blue words. It means that they're just listening to you right now. So let's start with the first one. And then if you click on the word, Dia will read it to them if they didn't know. So let's just read it from the beginning. If you do not want to make a beautiful garden, you don't need to with good dirt garden. Soil needs, you get the gist. I'm gonna pause it and it's gonna tell you. Okay, so notice how if it's in blue, it's stated that you read it correctly. If it's in black, I believe you have to, you mispronounce it or something, or you just need to work on it. And when there's like a red underlined dots, it means you said it incorrectly. So there are some times where Dia is not at all accurate, but at least you have something to work for and to help you with their reading fluency, because you as a teacher, you cannot listen to 20 students reading to make sure they're reading fluently. So Dia is there to help you. That's all. Hope you guys have fun with Google Read Along.